So folks, welcome. We are here. We are going to speak to some local business owner here. Here, my name is Myean. So folks, we are here. We are going to speak to some business owner. Also, we are going to speak to some marketers and Liberians on this holiday that was announced on yesterday by the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Imombuaka. So my name is Myean talking. I'm here within the that's the Dupont area, right before the Dupont market. So I'm going to speak to this first guy. So welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm George from Dupont Market.
Okay, so what are you doing here?
I'm doing activity of money and that doing mobile money transaction. Just to sustain myself, to be able to sustain myself and my family.
Okay, so today you saw yesterday or some part of this week where the president announced about this holiday, which is today as the National Prayer Day. So how do you look at this holiday?
For me, we are talking about God business. I don't go business in body. I don't have problem with that. President has the right to come out and say yes. To come out with a decision, but it's giving the decision for everybody. Because everything is good for everybody. The president is serving the people of Liberia, not just individuals. From my observation, I don't have problem with it. If the president meant it, right? So I don't have problem with it. It is right to come out and say, yeah, I declare the day as National Prayer Day. And we are talking about God business here. So I don't have problem here. I don't see any problem with that.
So people will say we already have fast and prayer day within our holidays, and today the president has announced another National Prayer Day. So how can you address that issue?
Even though we have a national holiday, we have the fast and prayer day. We have the fast and prayer day that are being observed nationwide. But the president got a reason for which he come here with short mandate. It's something that maybe he analyzed and then came out with the mandate to tell the Liberian, I want us to declare it as a nation prayer day. So I don't see anything wrong with that. He has the right to see it, and he has the right to see the citizen's interest. Let the citizen be there, the interest of the citizen. You don't come here with anything or decision. But for me, in my interest, I don't have a problem with that. Especially for business, the boy do it.
Okay, so you're saying that you don't have problem with it.
Yeah.
So from your own view, since the president have announced this day to be a National Prayer Day, what are you doing outside today selling instead of you praying or going to church to pray?
Actually, praying has nothing to do with the church or going or staying. I can sit anywhere or go anywhere and do my prayer. Well, it's not looking at the body, the physical body, but it's looking at the part within the body. The part within the body. How pure is the heart? So we are all praying along with all those that are in the ring, in churches, are praying. We are all praying along with them for the betterment of our country.
So from your observation, people are buying by this rule, this day that have been set. People are buying by this day.
So people are buying by it. From my observation, people are buying by it because like the way it is normally wrong. I'm seeing things that are not running like that today. People are staying home. That just people you see on the street, that have maybe little problem at home, trying to sit it out. So I'm 100% sure that people are buying by from what I'm seeing from my hearing.
Okay, so if some Liberian wants this day to be put into act or into law that it should be a national holiday that people should abide by it, whether this president move or another president come, they should abide by. What would be your own view? Will you vote that this day should be a holiday within Liberia history?
No, for me, adding a holiday to what we have, it will not actually have an impact right now. What we should be doing is to create means by moving forward, not to be creating change, creating means to be breaking break. Because a lot of holidays cause a lot of break in between. Some people also throughout the week just to survive. So in terms of coming in with holidays, they will have effect. So for me, for that reason, I'll not like for them to use it as a national holiday throughout the year or maybe some day back.
Okay, so you being a businessman, as we take leave of you, how is the country, how is the buying, how is the economy?
For me, yeah, actually the business is slow, but we can't complain, my brother. You just said boom and then expecting to boom. You just have to come. Once you come to that $5 or $10, you just have to carry room. But things is not running like the way things normally run. But we're fighting it.
So as compared to the past sales and this current sales, how do you rate the 2 year?
In which way now?
Doing the Torgbean region, the business aspect.
For me, I'm a businessman. I don't get for the other sector.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. For the business aspect, for me, during the real time, at least we were going up, we were running faster with the business. There is no ever political background, right?
Okay.
But we speak the reality. We want to see, we doing the business. You understand? During the real time, business was moving gradually. We sometimes experience difficulty in between, but not like the way we're experiencing right now. Let's take for instance, for our business we do it. Look at the US rate. We're doing the business now, we're not getting anything from the business. You understand? The more money now, everything business now being complicated. So it's finding it hard for our sector. I don't know the other people, other business sector, but for our sector, we experiencing difficulty actually.
Within the region.
We are 20 challenges.
Okay, so if you given the opportunity, if the president will listen to you, what's your cry out there to the government in terms of the business sector? What you want the government to do?
My cry and my point of my cry and my recommendation to the president here is that let the bureau to implement a regulation, implement a group of people that will be able to regulate things within the country, like in our business sector. If you be able to find me to create me that that will be able to regulate the business activity in the country. You see the rate, my brother. You can see the US rate. You can achieve $1,500 now. $5 US, $1,500. It's not supposed to be like that. If you see the $1,500, you go and buy bread or you can buy starter, I tell you $220, you still have problem with it. And we experience something like that. Customer have problem with that. But we always make them understand this is the reason. So these are the things. So my recommendation is that let the presidency have that to be able to put people on the team that can regulate every business activity in the country. That can enforce it, not that they regulate, but to enforce it as well.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Joshka.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
CRR.
Yes, CRR.
Okay, so you just listen to one of the local business owner here. So my name is Myean, the YouTuber. I'm going to take my camera to the next person, where we are going to speak to another lady here. So welcome. What's your name?
What is your name?
What's your name? Oh, Josephine Quali. What do you say here?
I said drink. I said anything drink, something, water,
Okay. So today the president have announced today to be National Prayer Day. How do you look at this day?
I look at it because prayer is the key to everything. So the president said we should pray for the country.
Why you not go pray to?
I pray. I broke my fast 12.
Oh.
Yes, so people will say we already have fast and prayer day within our holiday, and today we are celebrating another National Prayer Day. How do you look at that statement?
Yeah, myself, I said it because we have many holidays in Liberia. So I said, well, we have fast and prayer day. They did the same thing. Yeah, we have fast and prayer day. But if the president said that there should be holiday, nothing wrong with it. Well, president lets go. Nobody can go and do it.
Okay. So you are here today selling. How is the market? How is the business going?
Yeah, no business, but I'm going. I'm buying because all the store closed, everybody's home. Even the grass, you can see the place very clean. I went to that home, I went to home.
Okay, so apart from today, how is the business like?
Business not like before. Because like before, even the prices when you used to buy things, prices up. Even when you buy this, you're going to buy it at home. So it's not like before.
So what's the current rate?
Current rate at 200.
200. Okay, so the people are buying from your, but it's like the business is going slow.
Business going slow and things prices up. We used to buy something for 600-700, but now buying it for 900 plus.
No, okay. So how do you sell it?
We sell it $700.
$700 for one.
Yeah, for one. That's 16 kg. That's what
200 for each sack.
Yeah,
Okay. So people would like to know what's the difference between the past regime, Torgbean, and that of the current regime. As a patriotic citizen, you are not against, you are not for.
No, I'm not against. I know my party.
Okay. Yeah.
I just have a we are but I prefer the reality because it was much better than now. To be better honest. Because we say do reality, you earn and you see something for the same presence, but not hard like the way it is now.
So what the cause you think prices are high this time around in the real regime? What do you see? Okay, so you are saying that during the real regime we have a lot of things coming in the country, people used to buy.
But this not the people can pour the profit into the market, you buy and sell, you ain't get nothing for yourself.
So people say this is the second year of the current regime. Can you give them a little chance so they can be able to work for Liberian people?
Myself, I pray so. I hope and pray that things will get better soon.
Okay, so what's your recommendation out to the government? What's your recommendation out to the Liberian people in terms of the business sector you guys are in?
Yes, we the marketers, we hope and pray for things to be better, and we pray that the government should work along with us. Because I truly do get there, they cover a lot of so they should work with us, for 2 persons to that we ought to sustain ourselves too. So we'll have a better country that everybody will be happy with.
Okay, so your name again? Okay, thank you for speaking for us. So that's it. You just listen to one of the marketeers here. So we are going to speak to some motorcyclists and others who will give their own view on it. So my name is Myean Torgbean. I'm outside here to give you last call. So folks, we are trying to make our way across to see how best we can speak to some marketeers here. This is a rainy day within Paynesville. This is a rainy day. Yeah.
Let me out.
So, yeah, be 7 finish on it. Okay.
Morning to all my customers. Come and rest there and start the kind of orange car right here. Morning to all my customers. The orange car and the plastic car. Come and rest there and orange car and the plastic car right here. Morning to all my customers. Come and rest there and the plastic car and orange car right here. Morning to all my customers. Orange car and plastic car. Come and rest on your orange car and plastic car right here.
How about you?
Morning to all my customers. Come and rest on your plastic car and orange car right here. Morning to all my customers. Orange car and plastic car. Come and rest on your orange car and plastic car right here.
So folks, keep following, keep watching, whatever you're watching us live from. We are outside the Paynesville market area, what today is the winter day with 18 here. So let's see how we can speak to this later. Yeah. So what's your name? How you doing? What's your name? Orita. Okay, so you are selling here today. You are a business woman. Today the president announced as a holiday for national prayer. How do you look at this holiday as a patriotic citizen?
Because at the center of the year, we have to give testimony for our time. So I was happy for you, but I just want to tell you
so people say we already have fast and prayer day, and today we are also having another national prayer day. How do you look at this day?
The fast and prayer are past last morning.
Yeah.
Even they already because at the center of the year, so it's good for you to get testimony because you have to get testimony for his friend the letter. They say more.
Okay, so you being a business woman, you are selling here. How long you been selling here for?
For years plus.
Years plus. And in terms of the buying, how's the buying looking like? Alright. So when you look at the past regime and then you look at this current regime, who can you grade the best in terms of the buying?
Everything is seen.
Everything is seen. Both the Myean regime and the Joseph Baga regime. But others are saying that during the Myean regime, they have more time where people were buying from them. And others are saying that this year they are seeing the same thing. So how is it like?
For them, I know, but for me, I see
the same thing. The Myean regime and the Baga regime, you see the same thing. Okay, so what's the message out there to the government in terms of improving the business sector?
Business?
Yeah, the business.
The only thing I want you to do, the thing presses the URA too hard. If you do it, it's just about the URA hard, so bad is very hard because of the URA. So it's like you travel.
So your only recommendation is the US way? Okay. So your name again? Okay, thank you for speaking. Kepula, okay. So that's it, you just listen to Orita Kepula. So for we are outside speaking with some business people. You quiet? Okay, so we will speak to this Shu Shambo here within the Dupont area where he's going to speak to us to give us his own view on this national holiday. So how you doing, sir? What's your name?
I'm Dallas Dillon.
Is your name?
Dallas Dillon.
That's a full name.
Yeah, that's my full name. That's my uncle.
Your uncle was Dallas Dillon.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so where you guys hail from? Can you give us a little brief history about your
our family?
Yeah.
We came from Buchanan Sugarcane Farm, where we have our family house. Yeah, Dallas Dillon. My father, which is Jackie Dillon, is Dallas Dillon, the older brother, but he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah,
so how long you been here? Have you seen the senator now? Dallas Dillon?
No, I don't go around here. I don't go around here neither because people, when they got money, they make things about themselves. So I feel free to my way hustle at home. I don't go around nobody.
So what would you say when they have money, you don't go around them because you are a relative to him, just a son to him? And do you think that if you go at the office, people will be able to look at you to say, yes, you represent the Dillon's family, to be able to assist you, and you're outside here selling, facing shoes and other stuff?
Yeah, actually, I'm here trying to go to the office before because my mother told me that the family is not good.
Okay.
Because my late father, Jackie Dillon, after I'm the first child of my mother. After my mother was in school, my father pregnant my mother, he had a pregnancy. So my mother suffered with me. So when I came out, she keeps telling me that the family is not good. So I don't go around there at all. While you're burying me, because I'm a father people.
Okay, so how long you been on this your hustle for?
The hustle, I'm going to 1 year. Coming December will make me 1 year.
So what was you doing within the other year that this is your 1 year in this hustle?
Actually, I was just passing around. I was a street man, passing around, doing nothing.
Okay.
I learned it everything, but I'm not putting it in the use. Or I'm putting it in the use. So I'm 1 year.
So how old are you?
37 years of age.
37. Okay, you being a patriotic citizen, how do you look at this holiday that has been announced by the President of the Republic of Liberia that all Liberians they should celebrate this day as a national prayer day. How do you look at this holiday?
Yeah, actually, I tell the Almighty God, thank you, and I tell Honorable Joseph Boaga, thank you, our president, because it is a great thing. Actually, that you should respect the leader, whatsoever the leader come up with. Yeah, it is not a bad thing for the leader to say, let today be a holiday special for prayer. To me, I deem it necessary. And thank you for making that decision.
Okay, so people will say that we already have fast and prayer day within our holiday calendar that is in history, and then the president wants this day to be celebrated as a national holiday. How do you look at it? We have another holiday, and today we have another one again as national holiday for prayer.
Yeah. Actually, it won't be. He know a reason of doing it. Actually, he know that we got. Other holiday for prayer and things, and he still want to impose it. You know a reason. For me, I would like for us to honor it. And then work along with him. If anybody get problem with it, they got problem with God, because God says your leader should respect your leader. Whatsoever your leader tell you, or what you should do. In the biblical time, in the ancient days, whatsoever the leader can always, nobody dare to say, oh, they are not doing that, I'm not doing that. We saw it in Moses and day. When God told Moses, they have all the children of Israel to kill sheep and rub the blood to the door. Why they do and I say no. But the high one, they know what God did to them. So it's not good to be high upon your leader. So whatever your leader can always, therefore thank you and go by him.
Okay, so you being a strong hustler, how do you look at the past regime, the George Weah regime, and then this current regime, Joseph Boaga, in terms of the economy, in terms of hustling?
Yeah, actually, I would also like to appreciate the past government and mostly appreciate this present government. Because if we not get together, if we keep criticizing one another, we're not going nowhere. But now, I love the present government, and I tell God thank you for the past government. Yeah, I tell God thank you, and God should continue to inspire them, control them, that the country will go forward.
Okay, your name again?
I'm Tara Stillon.
Okay, thank you for speaking about it. So that's it, you just listen to one of strong hustlers here in Detroit who have been around for a long time. He was in the habit, smoking drugs, and then he's out here hustling. So let's see what we can speak to this lady here. Okay, so how you doing? What's your name?
My name is
Who's baking you? So just speak to us briefly. Okay, so just listen to us. So today the president has announced this day to be a holiday. As a patriotic citizen, how do you look at this holiday? Wow.
To pray for the country. He said the war, the Ebola, the coronavirus, these are things to pray for the country for.
People who have died, we should remember them.
Yeah, but see, I was calling the poor market, and I was power market, and you read it. That putting it to no buying today. So let's holiday when you breathe. One of me, I ain't still a holiday. But what? And I'm good in a holiday. But it's no work for the year, and I'm coming back next year.
It's only for this year, like Liberians should remember some of their past people.
Nothing, we can't remember nothing. Nothing will remember. So you don't hear we are suffering. We are repair us. Some point and they single parent they go see people their children eat. Some go selling school coming open. How they coming send their children in school? How they left coming to them? We say holiday. What a holiday for? What a reason? time. So go on in a ring selling for the training to go. Then you say holiday. What a holiday for?
Okay,
What a holiday for?
So the holiday is intended to pray for our leaders, to pray for those who have died.
And you know, so that he's going to tell all the people that are working around him, but they don't pray.
You are a citizen. You need to respect because it is the president is next to God. The leaders they are next to God. So do you think this statement by the president?
He's not going to bring holiday. He's not going to tell the people say they're going to go. Everybody is go and pray for themselves. When you say holiday, what is holiday about?
To pray for our people.
What is holiday about? So pray for our people. I put in I come in and die everything. I find it that I man it that everything. So what they pray about for honor. For all of you bring the money. That they pray will bring it back. What they finish going for us.
So I said the prayer might heal the wound. People
the pain. The pain, the problem. Remember my mind. Just say I will remember. I will always think about her. So she's not in his job, nothing for me. Lava says she's not tired. So I will remember her. Now anytime when she died, anytime when I did read, I can see about him in my house. I don't remember my mom for me to cry.
Okay, so you
see I didn't want to read. One way they market in at the sport game there. One way today, as 14 today they sport for all.
Okay, so you being a business woman, how is the market going with you?
No buying slow when you go there, no buying. That's people will let you back. No buying.
So people like to know what's the actual rate right now within Liberia. 1,000. And if you go buy your market, how much do you pay for it? What's the profit you get from it?
So now when you buy the 30,000, 11,000. When you buy the people, so now you get the money, so now no profit. You put it selling for 1 pound. I want training to be paid people.
Okay, so people will want to know what's the past government did and this current government. How can you rate the two governments in terms of the buying within Liberia? The George Weah regime and that of this current regime. How can you rate the two governments? Who did best?
But when you get for somebody, tell them say 3 will fall. The first thing will tell you say, "Man, send them more and they pay me yesterday." So once they not paying it, you don't mean.
So that
boyfriend they go 2 days, 3 days before they come when you go ask them. Every day they not get money. Then we tell you we supporting our children so because need to try. And put a year repair down and look for market for the youth and help the people that are there. Single parents they will real suffering. All I get the children no pa, no sample all year.
So this is the second term of this regime. How do you look at it? This is the second year of this regime. People will say you have to give the president chance so that he can be able to do the work of the people.
Well, the work he's doing now. He wants to when he sit in a chair, no drugs will come in your country, but saying you sit in a chair, our youth get dying every day. Get it today, number of people die. The youth they will real dying the drug race too hard. So you know where after the drug race, that's the drug race back.
Okay, so what's your name again?
Yatres now.
Okay.
NAH.
Okay.
Yatres now. NAH.
Okay.
Ask her nothing. And see now you go and say that one get talking on it. Yatres now. Yatres now.
Okay. Thank you for speaking with us.
Yes.
So let's see what we can speak. Okay.
There is simple mother and then you help up.
Alright.
No work, no job for us. Go where they're not paying up.
Thank you. So how you doing, man? What's your name?
Yeah,
can you just be a little bit audible for our audience? Okay, so you are a business woman, you are out here today. How is the buying? How is the economy?
The buying is not oil. The buying our continent.
How?
We allow us to run to the
In which way? How was it?
But the
president have announced this day to be a national prayer day, and then you feel why? And this day was set aside to pray for some of your past leaders. Okay. Okay, so what's the message out there to some of Liberians who will be listening to you?
Especially youth dying. They just killing our brother on the street. Then you have to feel the trust on the street. We not want the trust on the street again. We are watching when they come over, we not want to be smoking. We want for good things to come for all of them. So now our president try hard. Then you trap the real rate down. The president, anything you say will come to pass. So
with the buying, is it the real rate that is affecting the entire buying?
One will go buy the post the real rate up. So everything is beyond the real rate on your trap will be all right.
Okay, so your only prayer is just the US rate?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your message out there to the government? What's your message out there to some of your district leaders? What you have to say out there today in terms of this entire country, how's the country running like?
I bless God so much for my country. I thank God for getting me good leader. To make it working, it's okay. But only the trust in the places I haven't followed is really at all.
Okay, so we also celebrated 178 Independence Day, and then people will say this country is an old country with no achievement, nothing we can show out there. What are those achievements that you can point out to them?
A lot of people country work for everything, at least we in peace. Now one of the things I think about to go, we in peace. Okay. We get food to eat, but we in peace. We running around. Our children are passing around, all of us happy. So we tell God, thank you for our country.
Okay. So your name again?
My name is Asatu William.
Okay, thank you for speaking with us. So folks, we are still here. Let's see whether we can move out to speak to some marketers here. We are still here in the Dupont Road Market, just right at the Dupont Road Market intersection, as you can see from our screen there, wherever you are watching us live from. My name is Myean Torgbean. I'm outside here this rainy day in Paynesville to speak to some marketers. So we are still here. We are trying to make a arrangement to speak to some business people, some local business owners, some local business owners, to give us their view on what's exactly happening in the country, how they look at this holiday in terms of praying for our country, praying for those who died during the war, during Ebola, and other deadly diseases that have carried some of our citizens, to remember them. And also people are expressing this view. If you are following, if you've been following this live, some of them are expressing this view over what's exactly happening within our country, while others are telling the government thank you for this initiative, telling the government thank you for this holiday, so that they can be able to pray for our country, that our country will be great among others, because as a nation, most especially we fall with honor the Christian nation. We are a Christian nation, so we have to pray for our country, pray for our leaders, so that they can be able to do better things for our people. So folks, we are still out here, but the rain is getting too much here from the. So we are here. We will bring you more live coverage from the area here. So the rain is falling heavily in Paynesville, so we cannot risk our equipment to go on the rain. But howbeit, we have gone over 30 some more minutes in this live broadcast here. So we are speaking to more than 3 persons, 4 or 5 here. They have expressed different views within the area. So folks, we might go at the ghetto to speak to some of our disadvantaged youth. But we're planning well. We will go at this ghetto where I will do a live broadcast there to speak to some of them, to give us their own view on this holiday and what the thing the government can do for the people of Liberia, what the thing the government can do to put a limit to this drugs, because we cannot stop drugs, but we can limit drugs from coming into our country. So they will give their own view. So until then, do have yourself a wonderful time from outside the Dupo market area. My name is MyLiberianPeople. I'm still on the field, bringing you some information, education to the Liberian people, to our public, to our viewers about what exactly happening from the common people. We will call it the common people. They are expressing their own view on what's exactly happening. So we are the one who will bring you the voices of the local people, the common people who are in the country. So thanks for following. Just keep posting whenever you see our notification. Just keep posting. We'll bring you another live coverage where we'll do engagement with some of our disadvantaged youth. But the rain is falling too much. Let's see whether we'll make our way there. Some of them will be on ground to speak to them. But we'll make it possible. We'll make things possible so that I can hear from some of our disadvantaged youth to give their own view on it. So until then, my name is MyLiberianPeople. Do have yourself a wonderful time from here. I will join you at the ghetto to bring you some live stories.